Welcome, friends. My name is Brandon, also known as the Lethargic Sloth, and that was a great way to start Eurovision 2023. A very fun semifinal one. There weren't any songs that I hated or disliked or anything severely. They definitely had degrees of love and songs that I liked and stuff. But no, I wouldn't say that there were any total flops or anything like that. Certainly, a couple of the songs were not for me, and that's just every year, and all of us have different tastes. But no, that was a lot of fun. It was weird doing it blind. Still did good on the picks. Not too much to brag about. There were only 15 songs, so it was like the easiest selection, I guess, because missing like three, three or four more songs makes it a lot easier. So um, I should have had 10 out of 10. I keep doing it to myself, sabotage it. I had Croatia written down. I even have on a little paper where I have. Okay, I don't know what I did. It's not really all that important, but oh, I just have all my notes. I'm going to be looking at notes a lot because I have to look at some of that. But yeah, I had Croatia written down, and then I put Latvia right here, Croatia. But yeah, second guessing yourself. That's the worst thing you can do. I've found, at least for me. So okay, the show in general. Um, Again, pardon me, I don't know all the names of the songs, and I'm not quite sure, so I will go by country. If I do know the song, of course, I'll mention it, but I'm just going to say what I thought about each country. And yeah, after Eurovision, I will look at each song by song, and maybe some of the songs that I don't understand or maybe particularly didn't get the message from on the first listen today because I didn't look at the lyrics. Um, I'll go back and I'll do that, and I'll uh, at least cover every song. So it'll just be post Eurovision. Not the best plan, but I want to get to the finish line, even if it's last. I want to actually get done and keep that. So yeah, I will do that. So starting with Norway. So um, I thought the Queen and King song was very good. It gave me goosebumps from the start. The vocals, I thought it was an excellent way to start Eurovision. They're a ton of energy, and I was like, it could be a great closer on finals night too. We'll see. I don't know who's picked and who's where, but I know they do that later, so they give them like first half, second half, and for the ones that are already in it. Um, yeah, it gave me really good vibes that it could be towards the top of my personal Eurovision list. Malta, I really enjoyed. I hadn't quite enjoyed Malta as much the last couple years. Malta in the beginning was constantly one of my favorites, and I would always say quality music, quality country at Eurovision. And then it kind of just fell off a little bit for me, just personally. I haven't been sending songs that I like so much. I really like this. I wasn't sure about its qualifying chances. At first, I put maybe a good qualifier. It was fun, it was entertaining, it was stuff that had been done before, so I can see maybe why it fell a little flat with some voters. But you know, a good entry by Malta, and I like seeing the risks and the chances taken there. Serbia. I thought it was very interesting, the whole video game format. And this is another one where I have to go back and look at meaning and some of the translations and stuff. But I liked it from the start. I thought instant qualifier when I saw it. Yeah, Serbia is another country that I love at Eurovision constantly. And this was no exception on this song. It was very entertaining. And Latvia, oh man, 6 years is a long time. Up to this point, Latvia was my favorite song. It just was really nice to listen to, and I can't wait to do an actual review and response looking at Latvia and listen to the song over and over again. You might find this in my top 10. I'm fairly confident because I really enjoyed the song. Sudden Lights. Yeah, it was a heartfelt performance, and I really wish Latvia could have pulled it out and gotten in. It'll be interesting to see where they got on the score sheet and how close it was. I don't know. I don't know. Had the scoring been different, maybe Latvia could have gotten in. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll have to see. Portugal. Beautiful music. I loved the beat. Definite crowd pleaser was one the crowd was really into, and I could tell that it was one that was very popular among the fans this year. Finland being the other one that was really just the crowd getting into it and everything. Of course, I mean Sweden, yeah, also, but Finland really had the crowd as well. Um, yeah, the dancing, everything. It was really a great show for the Eurovision stage. So enjoyed Portugal. Can't wait to look into that a little more. Um, Ireland. That the lead singer, um, We Are One, Wild Youth, had a really interesting voice. I really liked the voice. I definitely was not keen on the song. I didn't mark it as a particular song that I liked or wanted to qualify. It was just another, oh, we are one kind of song, kind of bland, unfortunate, uh, love song, kind of. We're all different but the same. I mean, it's overdone a little bit sometimes. It was my least favorite song to this point, which I noted here, but the performance was incredible. They showed up and really did a good job. I thought it was a nice stage show, but again, the song was lacking, in my opinion. Croatia. It's hard to judge for me without context of the song. I do know it's poking fun at dictators and, like the uh, in Ukraine, them pulling tanks with tractors and stuff. So I got that part, but I didn't, I need to look at the words a little more. I thought it was a likely qualifier, but um, was it going to be too divisive to send over something like Latvia, or were more people behind it? Because it was a fun performance and out there, and you just never know. Sometimes it's just one of those. I would think it would be borderline, but this could have gotten fourth, fifth, sixth, and not be. It could be like Czechia, that's 10th. I don't know. We don't know. Sometimes it's surprising, but no, it was very crafty and interesting. And again, it's a song I'll have to look into and see further. Switzerland. I wrote excellent vocals, jury darling. That's pretty much sums it up. It was a good song, good performance. Um, yeah, Switzerland did good. I thought, for sure it would qualify right away. Israel. I'd mentioned this before, but it was a better song than I expected. Um, Not that I expected it to be bad. I just didn't. You never know what to expect when a song is titled Unicorn. But fun, keeps you entertained. I would say this would be a dark horse to win the whole thing. You know, I don't know. I'm guessing it probably got second or third. It's one that I would say uh, is a contender for that. But we'll see. We'll see when the results are out. Great job, Israel, though. Moldova. I wrote so weird, so strange, and I loved it. Fun song energy and the music was great. Moldova could be my winner this year. I could see that being my winner. I don't know. We're gonna. I gotta see the other songs. I'm still missing a lot of flippin' songs. 22 other songs I still have to listen to, but um, Moldova was awesome. I loved Moldova. It was one of my favorites. Sweden. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that want to hate this song because it's Loreen coming back, and so there's a lot of people that want to be against it for the sake of being against it. And I guess I came into that attitude a little bit, probably partially the reason why I put off. I always have like little spurts where I want to get back into it, but then something happens and I'm like, no, I can't, being work or whatever. But I think when Lorraine entered and made it, I was like, well, the contest is over now. And I probably wanted to dislike it, but I couldn't dislike it. This was a wonderful song. It was the only song to bring tears to my eyes, and it did, which is crazy, when you have the live performances and stuff. It doesn't usually affect me as much as sitting there watching a studio version or whatever, but this did. It touched me. Phenomenal song. I see why people love it. I see why it's the favorite. might be my number one at the end of everything. Again, I can't say, but I definitely think that Sweden won the night. Loreen won the night, and it's completely deserved. It's a much better song than some of our other returnees have come back with. And I'll say this: am I like Euphoria. It's not my favorite at all. I like My Heart Is Refusing Me by Loreen so much better than Euphoria, and I actually like Tattoo better than Euphoria. So, um, yeah, take that as you will. I'm not a Loreen stan or anything, or somebody who's here's the name, so the song's got to be good. But I really genuinely enjoyed and appreciated the song tonight. So I like it better than Euphoria. So, Azerbaijan. Well, I appreciate the effort, but it didn't work out. Um, it could be a grower and could be, one of the pleasures of the Eurovision season and growing capacity and ability to uh, push up my list as I listened to it a couple more times. At first listen, though, I was just kind of, it's okay. It just didn't really bring a lot of any kind of feeling to me when listening to it. I'll have to listen to it more. The singers were good, everything was good. There was disconnect. So Azerbaijan, I wasn't surprised that it didn't qualify. And but Azerbaijan usually sends very good songs, and I hope that next year they'll be right back in the grand finals again. Czechia, another song that I need to look at the lyrics to, but I know the song's about Ukraine and the crown of Ukraine, and they explained it. All the different Slavic countries. The girls were all from the different countries, and they're talking about the crown of Ukraine and raising each other up and all being able to take care of their land sufficiently and stuff. It was very interesting performance and solidarity for Ukraine, and was really nice to see. And I thought that Czechia deserved to make it for sure. I wrote that I wanted it to, and that I thought it would. Netherlands. This is another one that I think could be border, that could possibly. I'd been hearing, or the broadcaster said that the vocals were up and down, and they were having issues and problems. But the vocals sounded pretty good here. I'm not sure how I feel about the song per se. It's okay. I need to look at it again. I don't know if it's one that hit me instantly, or it's one that maybe I'll get into later on. Um, just felt a little disconnect with this one from the Netherlands, which is strange because Netherlands always brings a lot of heart and a lot of soul, and this one lacked a little bit in that department. So, which is sad because I think Duncan Lawrence, they said, was associated with it. So yeah, I'm not my favorite from the Netherlands, but not bad. Definitely not bad. I might. It is one that I have to listen to again, and maybe I'll like it more. I don't know. We'll see. And then Finland. Finland was as entertaining as anybody today, and I could see it winning. I could see it, closing. This would be a huge closer for the grand final. Um, they might make it like closer for the first half. That would be like something they do. Um, yeah, Finland could. I see the odds where Sweden and Finland are 1 and 2. Yeah, I could see Finland winning. I don't know. I haven't seen those in semifinal two, so I don't know how likely it is that Finland or Sweden win. I have to hear the rest of the songs to really make an actual educated decision on how everything's going to work out. It's really interested in going into this blindly. I enjoyed it, but I can't wait till next year and I'm back in the game as opposed to being on the sidelines and doing it like this. It's a bit torture almost not knowing the songs ahead of time and being prepared. At the same time, it is interesting to watch them at first. I'm going to do the same with semifinal two. I don't think it would help me at all to watch semifinal two and be unbalanced. So I'm going to keep doing it this way, how I'm doing it now. And then we will, for the finals, I will listen to the the Big Five plus Ukraine, and I will have those out Friday. And then the grand final I will cover as well. So have the day off work. I'm happy. I'll be here and recording the reaction to the grand finals. And hopefully the ABU doesn't pull it again like they do sometimes, because they don't like not even using video but using audio. I might have to do it on silent mode, but we'll see. I like doing the reactions. It's one of my favorite things of the Eurovision season is doing the reactions to the semifinals and grand final, especially when I have stakes are high and there's songs that I love that I have to qualify or else you're gonna like edge of your seat. One of the other notable things, Dustin the Turkey coming in. Oh yes, Dustin the Turkey. We love to see it. So yeah, I'm glad they brought Dustin in. That made me laugh. But the my favorite of the night was probably Sweden, and I think Sweden won the whole thing for the night. And I think Israel and Finland are consideration for second, but we'll see. There's a lot of songs that could be a lot higher than expected. We'll see. On to semifinal 2. For now, Lethargic Sloth. Oh, yeah, and Paris will be all happy about Lithuania being Thursday. That's all she cares about. Biting my face and Lithuania. Right, Paris? Come here. Come here. Want to say hi? Come here. She'll say hi. She decided to say hi. There she is. Lithuania. Lithuania. Okay. Aw. See y'all later. And for now, Lethargic Sloth